Hello dear students, welcome to English class. Today let us start Unit 5, Self-Reliance. The lesson Self-Reliance is a short essay on how the writer was inspired by the self-reliance of a little boy to not lose hope in life. Now let us start the lesson. First I'll read the lesson, then I'll do the explanation. That morning I had lost all hopes of my future. I went out and sat under a tree in a field in a dejected mood. To divert myself, I began to watch a kid riding a bicycle at a distance. He must be practicing, I thought. Then, when I looked away for a moment, I heard a scream. I did not know what had happened, but the kid had fallen into a ditch and he was screaming. The boy's bicycle was also in a bad shape. I went to help him. No thanks, the kid replied. I can help myself. He seemed to be a self-reliant child. He did not want others to show mercy on him. He picked up the broken bicycle and limped back to his house. If the child can do this, you can also be a self-reliant person, can't you? I actually heard someone whisper this in my mind. Grace seemed to have descended on me. I felt a strong urge to deal with my problems, my depression, and my negative thoughts. I went home and picked up a book to read. It was Thus Spake Swami Vivekananda. On the page first opened, these lines appeared. Once, when a disciple pleaded his helplessness with Swami Vivekananda, Swamiji thundered, "What nonsense are you talking? Within you lies indomitable power. Only thinking I am nothing, you have become powerless. It is just escapism to say I am so miserable. Every man has his burden to bear. Swami Vivekananda did not suffer fools. If you are miserable, try to conquer your misery and try to be calm. Stand up, behold, be strong. Do not be a weakling. Take all your responsibilities on your shoulders and know that you are the creator of your own destiny." It is a big error to feel helpless. All the strength and success you want is within you. If you cannot help ourselves, there is none to help us. To think that there is someone is sweet delusion. This is the greatest lesson we should learn. No one else can help you. Friend, get a hold on yourself. Then stand up. Don't be afraid. In the midst of all miseries and all weakness, let the self come out. Faint and imperceptible though it be at first. Now I'll explain. The writer says that he had lost all hopes of his future. One morning he is sitting under a tree in a dejected mood, and he saw a boy coming along riding a bicycle. The writer thought that the boy had fell into a ditch. The writer rushed to help the boy, but the boy refused his help and thanked him. The writer was surprised when the boy told him that he could help himself. Then the writer assumed that the boy must be self-reliant and did not want anyone to show mercy on him. The boy picked up his broken bicycle and limped back home. The writer heard a voice in his mind saying that if the child can be self-reliant, so could he also be? The writer felt some kind of divine grace descending on. Grace means the mercy of the God, and it is descending on him and was inspired to deal with his problems, his depression, and his negative thoughts. The writer went back home and picked up the book, Thus Spake Swami Vivekananda. That is the name of the book. On the very first page of that, Swami Vivekananda's disciple pleaded the helplessness with the Swami. Hearing these disciples' words, Swami thunders. Thunders means shouting or forcefully or something saying loudly that the disciple was talking nonsense, and he advised the disciples to give up thinking that he was worthless because there is an indomitable power in everybody. Indomitable means strong or be discouraged. And that was just escapism to feel miserable.